Robotics isn't new in the military world. Instead, military was one of the fields robots were invented for. Today, robots in the military can perform various combat roles, including rescue tasks, explosive disarmament, fire support, reconnaissance, logistics support, and lethal combat duties. Apart from that, they're also being used as an alternative to human soldiers, handling a broader range of combat tasks, from picking off snipers to targeting enemies' areas with greater efficiency. They're designed to provide backup during heavy weaponry fires and decrease the number of casualties. They can also pinpoint a potentially large hostile area by identifying a variety of threats with precision. But there are some incredible military robots that can do a lot of other things. What are these, and what is their story? Can they help armies fly? In this video, I've decided to bring you the most incredible military robots out there. A U-2 Dragon Lady high-altitude reconnaissance aircraft attached to the 9th Reconnaissance Wing and piloted by Major Vudu took off from Beale Air Force Base, California, with an AI algorithm called ARTUµ providing assistance during the test flight. If you want to know more about this robotic flying helicopter and jet and what it's accomplished, make sure to make it to the end of the video. Also, before moving forward, make sure you've subscribed to the channel and hit the bell icon to stay in touch with more of the AI videos from our channel. With that being said, let us get started. Number 1. ARTUµ. In global history, we have seen many robots performing tasks that humans could hardly imagine and taking us to the heights we could only dream of. But this time, engineers and technical experts have surely come up with something incredible and amazing. Just like that, in front of our eyes, a U.S. Air Force jet became the first military aircraft to have an artificial intelligence algorithm serve as the co-pilot. The U.S. Air Force Air Combat Command's U-2 Federal Laboratory took 3 years to carry out specific in-flight tasks that would normally be tended to by the pilot. But these pieces of training were carried on by a robot, ARTUµ. In a test flight where a U-2 Dragon Lady high-altitude reconnaissance aircraft attached to the 9th Reconnaissance Wing and piloted by Major Vudu took off from Beale Air Force Base, California, with ARTUµ providing assistance. The AI took care of the sensors and tactical navigation and warded off a simulated anti-aircraft missile attack from another dynamic computer algorithm during an investigation mission. As the algorithm was trained using 500,000 computer simulations, it handled the sensor control with the help of these insights very precisely. A noteworthy fact is that the pilot and ARTUµ were a team, with the AI taking care of the enemy missile launchers and the pilot flying the aircraft and looking for enemy aircraft. Both pilot and co-pilot used the same radar system. The test flight fulfilled its purpose of showing how ARTUµ was functional and competent enough to cooperate with a human pilot. In fact, the flight manifested that the AI was capable of carrying out tasks that would free the pilot to concentrate on more important matters. Sharing his 2 cents on the project, whose ultimate aim is to refine the technology based upon data from the demonstration flight and make it transferable to other systems, Secretary of the Air Force Barbara Barrett said, "Blending the expertise of a pilot with capabilities of machine learning, this historic flight directly answers the National Defense Strategy's call to invest in autonomous systems. Innovations in artificial intelligence will transform both the air and space domains." The next incredibly super advanced military robot that we're featuring today is number 2, the Special Purpose Unmanned Rifle. The robot dogs were the next biggest thing happening around us. We see these dogs shaking their tails and making cute poses. But very recently, we saw them using rifles and firing shots, because Word Defense Systems presented a precision rifle for robot dogs, capable of nailing targets 1.2 kilometers or 0.75 miles away. This Special Purpose Unmanned Rifle, or SPUR, fits on the back of the robot dog of choice. And for this purpose, the project at that time featured the Vision 60 quadruped from Ghost Robotics. SPUR weighs 17 pounds, or 7.7 kilograms, and packs a Teledyne FLIR boson thermal camera with a 30x optical zoom, capable of picking out targets in daylight or at night. The new weapon on the dog has a thing for long range, and shoots 6.5mm Creedmoor rounds, or 762 by 51mm NATO rounds at a pinch, with a 10-round magazine. And to make it camouflage even better, so that it's harder for night vision systems to locate it, the spur assembly comes with a ceramic coating. And as the dog robots aren't that heavy, there has to be a weapon that didn't pose a threat to their balance. And Spur is surely designed keeping that in mind, because it comes with a relatively light recoil of the Creedmoor rounds. So till this point, the technology hasn't entered the military world, but with what it can accomplish with its small size and lethal shots, it won't be a surprise if these cute dogs with these lethal weapons make their way into warfare. The final entry on our list is number 3, U.S. Navy Robotic Minesweeper Ship. In July this year, robotic ships officially joined the U.S. Navy. In fact, on July 22nd, the Navy's Unmanned Influence Sweep System, UISS, Uncrewed Minesweeper was awarded Initial Operating Capability, IOC. It is surely a moment of pride for the U.S. Navy, and a step further into the Navy's program of introducing uncrewed ships as a way to not only shield humans from going into harm's way, but also as a means of reducing costs while increasing capabilities. But why is this ship on our list? This technological marvel driven by diesel comes with a maximum range of 87 miles, or 140 kilometers, and can operate at sea for over 20 hours. Apart from that, it can also tow about 4,000 pounds, or 1,814 kilograms, at a speed of 20 knots, 23 miles per hour, or 37 kilometers per hour. Payloads include side-scan sonar, gap-filling sonar, forward sonar, non-lethal weapons, mine neutralization systems, and intelligence surveillance and reconnaissance ISR sensors. These will allow it to simultaneously detect, locate, and classify bottom, moored, close-tethered, and volume-moored mines. It's a self-propelled, semi-autonomous surface vessel, which, all thanks to its highly advanced sensors, can locate undersea mines acoustically and magnetically. When it's fully operational, it will replace the Navy's Avenger-class minesweeping ships and MH-53E Sea Dragon helicopters. USSI will operate from a variety of ships to keep sea lanes, fleet operating areas, straits, choke points, and amphibious landing sites clear of mines. So, these were some of the unbelievably super advanced military robots, of which some are already serving in war zones, and others are near to getting an entry. This marks the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon as you enter or leave. This will only take a microsecond, but will significantly boost the YouTube algorithm, propelling our videos to the top. See you in the following video.